You are listening to Apex One Radio. Stay with us for the best bet in the new wave of communication. Apex One Radio. Get informed, enjoy, and learn.
And so last month, the first edition of the Sisters Speak storytelling competition took place in Cameroon, and of course we are privileged to have the overall winner of that competition here on Apex One Radio on this special edition of African Fiesta. Her name is Ngwe Bertine. Ngwe Bertine now joins us from Bamenda in the northwest region of Cameroon. Bertine, welcome to the show. Ngwe Bertine, welcome to Apex One Radio. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Good evening.
Good evening. How is Bamenda today?
Bamenda is cool.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. And like I said, you are the overall winner of the first edition of the Sister Speak storytelling competition. Are you confirming that?
Yes.
All right, that's beautiful. So first things first, which school do you attend?
I attend, the name of my school is High-Booms Polytechnic. It's an acronym for Higher Institute of Business and Management Sciences, located in Bamenda.
Right. And what are you reading?
I'm a student journalist.
Student journalist. That's interesting. And we are glad to have you on Apex One Radio. So there was this competition, storytelling competition, of course, which you were a participant, and luck smiled on you and you emerged as the overall winner. Tell me, what was your reaction when your name was pronounced as having won this competition?
I was overwhelmed with joy because I wasn't expecting something this big, and since then, it has motivated me to believe in myself.
Okay.
And to take opportunities that come my way.
Right. That's fantastic. And tell me, how did you learn about this competition?
I learned about the competition from the organizers, talking about Sister Speak 237 and the socio-economic empowerment of persons with disability, that is FIT. They actually came to my school and talked to me about this competition, and I got interested in it.
Okay. And so, what was your story all about?
My story was about social inclusion, and it was one of the categories.
Okay.
And the theme of my story was the challenges persons with disability face in accessing education, with focus on persons with disability in my school.
Right. And yours finally became the best as per the jury. Tell me, how long did it take you to put this package together, and how easy or difficult was it to complete this assignment?
It was not easy with me because I did not have the necessary equipment. It took quite some time for me to put my story together.
Okay.
Like, for instance, I did not have equipment like recorders and an editing machine. And more to that, the fact that my sources, they were difficult to come by, and I had to take extra time to convince them to get the information that I needed from them.
Right. Despite this, you came up with a very brilliant package which actually won you this prestigious prize. But what do you think would have been the strength of your story that caught the attention of your jury?
For me, I think what caught the attention of the jury was the content of the story, which actually was the challenges faced by persons with disability accessing education.
Okay.
And it could also be on the treatment of the story, talking about objectivity and fairness.
Right. And what impact do you think your story could have on its audience?
I think that my story will impact on the audience because, excuse me, people listening to this story, especially those persons with disability who have been discouraged going to school because of some of the challenges, they might now want to, because I think the story will be a wake-up call for government to provide give necessary solutions for persons with disabilities, not only in education, but in other areas of life.
Right. And we are speaking to Ngwe Bertine, the overall winner of the maiden edition of the Sister Speak storytelling competition that took place a couple of weeks behind in Cameroon. I want to say good afternoon to Comfort Musa, who was the brain behind this whole project. And definitely the Sister Speak storytelling competition will grow. And of course, grow. This is Apex One Radio. You're listening to Fiesta number 48 from Houston, Texas, and Columbus, Ohio. Lilies and Ernest on the airwaves. Then, let's go back to Ngwe Bertine. Now, tell me, to whom did you dedicate your prize?
I dedicated my prize first to my late mom, even though she wasn't there to share the joy with me. And also to all my mentors, not forgetting Comfort Musa, Oma Songwe, and my lecturers. And above all, to all persons with disability.
Right. Now, do you hope to enter this work and even others in other competitions?
Yeah, I hope to.
Okay. So hopefully you submit this work in other competitions, and want to wish you all the best. And just before you go away, Bertine, what are your ambitions in journalism?
As a journalist, I have a lot of ambitions, one of which is to become a great journalist someday,
Right.
like Comfort Musa, and a journalist that will cause impact in society.
Okay, right. And so I can see Comfort Musa is one of your role models, and she's just one of those journalists whose journalism is creating an indelible impact on its audience. I want to thank you so much, Ngwe, and want to encourage you to keep working hard, keep participating in competitions, keep being the best, and someday your name will reach the highest height. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
And do have a fantastic rest of the Thursday out there in